having sex. Like, this ain't nothing new. That's why there's so many of us, because somebody's putting it in their puss, all right? I was getting ready to film my podcast, Here's the Thing, with Kev on Stage, aka Kevin Fredericks. There was this traveling evangelist who was doing an abstinence speech on a college campus. And she was going in hard. She's not like your regular minister. And she was just talking about, if you buy a girl one margarita, she will spread her legs and she will pounce on your penis and she'll peg you. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. I've been in the church and I never heard nobody talk about getting pegged. In my head, I was like, this sounds like a trap song. And so when we got ready to do the podcast, and I was like, Kevin, give me a beat. He starts giving me a beat on the table and I started freestyling. And it was fun. I was like, give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs. And anytime you can use puss in a song, you know you're on the right track. Give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs. Give me two margaritas, I'ma give you some head. Give me three margaritas, I'ma put it in my puss. Give me four margaritas, I'ma put it in my tush. Give me five margaritas, I'ma have some fun. Give me five margaritas, I'ma put it in your bum. I remember back in the day where people didn't even want to admit that they were giving head. But now, guys, we out here. They're eating booties like groceries is what they're saying. So I said, let's scoop that sucker giving head earlier in. So I was like, open my legs. That's letting you know I'm down. I'm down to do something with you. Then, yes, slob on your knob like corn on the cob. We're going to do some head. And then I'm going to be ready for sex by that time. So put it in my puss. Now, I'm not a 4 or 5 type of margarita girl. It's just not my ministry. But I feel as though most people don't just jump to put it in your bum or put it in your tush. So I had to put those towards the end because that feels like you got to be more of a pro. That's not something you accidentally do. That's something that you really got to commit to. Going out with my baby and I'm trying to get bent. Want to give my man something that he'll never forget. Loosen up to bust it open for the end of the night. Have me one frozen Rita and I'm feeling all right. When I go out on date nights with my husband, I always have a big game plan in my head. Anywhere away from our children is usually the fantasy of it all. It doesn't matter if we're going to a 5-star restaurant or if we're going to El Torito's. Either way, there's liquor and it's me and my man. And typically at the beginning of the night, I'm talking big game about, especially if I've had a little bit to drink. So I'm gonna do all these nasty things to you. I'm saying a lot of things. And so this is truly a date night type of experience. Got a vibe between my thighs, about to be real frisky. In a Mexican restaurant, being so risky. 3 Cadillacs in, no need to talk. These tortilla chips ain't the only thing getting guac. To give guac means you are giving your best head game, okay? The guac 5,000 is when you putting it down. So that's why the tortilla chips ain't the only thing getting guac, because I've drank so much, the back of my throat is numb, and I'm about to go down. I'ma open my legs. I'ma give you some head. I'ma put it in my puss. We outside. I'm lying, I'ma be asleep. At the very end of the song, I think we get to the truth of the matter. I'm lying, I'm going to be asleep, because that's the realness of it all. If I have drank this much, nothing's gonna happen. If you wanna have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of margarita night, you actually gotta start before you have the margaritas. Because once the margaritas are in your system, the bed is coming next, but it's not to have the sex, it's to go to sleep. A lot of people are like, it's so vulgar, like Angel, especially me being a mother of 4 young children. But what I really love about doing this song is that there is this freedom to admitting that you are a sexual creature. Now, whether or not you want to be someone that's just like, I just only want one margarita, that's fine. But I think there's something beautiful about us taking ownership of how we want to deal with sex. And this song, while it's fun and it's silly, it's also celebrating that you have every right to decide if you're going to put it in your bum, if you're going to put it in his bum, whatever you want to do.